Okay, so in this video, I'm doing a really easy update that is often requested and necessary, I think, to make sure that your operations run smoothly. Often you have a certain nomenclature in your office, things that you call customer, you may call client, other people may have accounts, but you call them firms. Or companies or schools, or organizations. And so you want what your normal language in the office and your normal business language, you want that to match in your system. So you're not constantly having to switch back and forth when you're thinking, oh, we're working with firms, but I need to find the accounts, that type of thing. So let me show you a really easy update in your CRM system. I'm using Espo's CRM system today. They refer to companies that you may be working with as accounts, which is pretty standard. But maybe, for instance, you could refer to all of your clients as customers, or maybe even clients or firms. So let's make that change. So we'll go back to administration, and you're looking for entity or module or unit change manager. In this case, it's called entity manager, and we're going to change the entity called account. So in the menu here, you see it's accounts, contacts, leads. I click on accounts. I see all the companies that we're working with here in my test system. ABC Supply is one of them. I have their name, address, opportunities, cases, etc. And so this is going to be kind of like the top level information for data that's in this system. However, we never refer to people as accounts. In my play world of CRM, we like to use the word firms. So let's change that. So again, in entity manager, we're going to go to account, and we're going to edit, and we're just going to simply, instead of account, type in firm. And then there's usually a plural component, which I'll show you in a second. In this case will be firms. So it's the label singular and plural that we're changing. You'll notice that the name of the entity will stay the same. The reason for that is in the back end, you have the entity that is part of the relationship in customer relationship management. The database is linked to all of these entities and relationships. So we really don't want to go through and propagate that change all the way through the system, but we can change it wherever you see it as a label, so that users, now you see it's changed to firms, contacts, and leads instead of accounts. Here you have my list of firms. Over here, I'm going to create a firm. I will show you a new for a firm, the address in here, etc. Maybe it has a particular type investor, maybe the industry is transportation. I want to save. So now all the users, when they come in, as soon as you make the change, see this as firms, and the office can match their language with the application. However, there are other areas where that word account was used. One of them is in opportunities. So if you notice here, word account, and when I go into an opportunity, you'll notice here the word account. So I have changed it in the menu, main entity label, but you do want to make sure that it will change it throughout the system, which may be an extra step in your system. Here, label manager will handle that. So for the most part, it has been changed. But if there's any other residual areas, look for something called label manager. I'm just going to type in account here. It's going to show me for these areas, the word account is still being used. And you'll notice it's in the account, it's in the email module, it's in links. So I'm just going to type in firm here, firms here, and then I'm just going to actually copy, paste it here. This is the plural version. Save it. And then I was in opportunities when we saw that account. So I'm just going to double check. Here's the opportunity module. Just looking through, there's firm, so it's been changed there. Here. And I think it looks good there. So it's just those few sections that it was still listing. Word firm. So now let's go back and look at our opportunities. And we can see here it's been changed in our list view. Sorts. And then we go into an opportunity, it's been changed here. So that's one way to make your office language match up with your application and some other areas that you may need to look if it's not changed throughout. If you have any questions or any difficulty in this area, feel free. We'll be happy to help you. Reach out to us at Breach Revelation, and I'll see you in the next video.